It's February 23rd, 1991. Operation Desert Storm's ground phase begins. The mission, the 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment, will be the eyes and ears for the main U.S. force, sweeping into Iraqi territory. At the lead is Captain H.R. McMaster, commanding Eagle Troop. For 2 days, the advance is easy. Iraqi conscripts surrender en masse. The U.S. column cuts across the desert, virtually unimpeded. But 2 days of easy driving couldn't last forever. Somewhere to the east, the Tawakkalna Republican Guard, Saddam's elite, most loyal troops, lay in wait. They were ready for a fight. The morning of the 2nd of February brought misery. A blinding sandstorm rolled in. Visibility was gone. For the Iraqis, it was a whiteout. But for the Americans, armed with superior thermal optics, the storm simply made the enemy invisible to their own eyes. Eagle Troop receives its orders. Push to the 70 easting, find the enemy, and then step aside for the heavy divisions behind them. Do not engage. A simple reconnaissance mission. The go-ahead is given. 6 M2 Bradleys of the 1st Platoon take point. The troop is itching for action. They push into the unknown, following their compass and their gut. The first contact is Iraqi artillery, airburst shells raining down shrapnel. But McMaster's troop doesn't need orders. They fluidly break formation and drive around the danger zone, reforming the line instantly. Their training was flawless. Then, buildings emerge from the haze, a village. But McMaster is suspicious. No farms, no pens, no civilian infrastructure. It's an Iraqi outpost. He loads a high explosive anti-tank round. He waits, watching for any sign of civilians. And then, the choice is made for him. Muzzle flashes from the windows. Small arms fire. 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 McMaster's tank opens up. The round detonates, marking the target. 8 other Abrams follow suit. 9 tanks fire in unison. In an instant, the outpost is silenced, leveled by a deafening blast. On the flank, 2 Bradleys spot 2 Iraqi T-72s, sitting still in ambush. The Iraqis are blind in the sandstorm. The Bradleys, however, see them crystal clear. The Bradley's turret spins. A Tau anti-tank missile streaks across the gloom. It slams into the T-72. The turret flies sky high. The 2nd Bradley hits the 2nd tank. The Iraqi companion crew barely has time to react before meeting the same fate. McMaster knows they're close. He pulls the Bradleys back, swapping to tank lead, changing to tank lead. The heavily armored Abrams take the front in an arrowhead formation. They hit the 70 easting, their limit. But McMaster pushes on, cresting a final small rise. And then, he sees it. Dozens of enemy heat signatures. A solid wall of dug-in armor and anti-tank weapons. The Tawakkalna Republican Guard. McMaster's Abrams is on top of them. Tanks. Direct front. The plan is out the window. Fire! Fire, Sabbat! But to his astonishment, the entire Iraqi line is motionless. They're blind. The U.S. attack was so fast, the Iraqis didn't even know they were there. It was pure chaos. The Abrams fires a Sabbat round, a depleted uranium dart traveling at over $1,500 per second. It cuts through the armor like butter. Now, the Iraqi tanks are fighting back. Rounds crash into the earth. McMaster's driver, Christopher Hedenskog, sees a muzzle flash and swerves hard left. The T-72 round slams into the sand just next to them. For a moment, McMaster is silent. He's hit his head. The radio is frantic. Black 6 is down. I'm taking over. McMaster recovers, realizing the danger of the confusion. This is Black 6. We're alive. I'm retaking command. Meanwhile, chaos reigns. Bradley Eagle 36 is out of anti-tank missiles. The commander can't turn the turret to reload from inside. Scout Michael Tribble has to go outside. Under the hiss and clang of rifle bullets, Tribble rushes out, discards the tubes, and mounts the new Tau missiles. he keeps his nerve. A slip-up here is death. The missiles are reloaded, he slams the hatch shut, and the Bradley charges back into the fight. The troop is well past the 70 easting. McMaster ignores the transmission. "I can't stop, we're still in contact. Tell headquarters. I'm sorry." He cuts the comms. Reserves. He spots 17 T-72s parked in a circle, caught before they could even move. McMaster orders all Abrams to bear. He sees an Iraqi commander look up and register utter, final horror. Fire. The full strength of Eagle Troop is unleashed on the stationary targets. In under 60 seconds, all 17 T-72s are reduced to scrap. The battle was over. An anxiously awaited radio check comes through. McMaster asks the question everyone fears. How many casualties? No casualties to report. In just 23 minutes, a reconnaissance force that wasn't even meant to engage the enemy had shattered the elite of the Republican Guard. 50 enemy tanks destroyed, with 0 U.S. losses. The Battle of 73 Easting proved the total dominance of the modern tank. It was a victory of training, technology, and uncompromising nerve. Tank warfare would never be the same.